Hello everyone, it's Angela. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you what's about to go down. I just got the brand new Troublemaker hot tool from Kandy. So I just got this goodie, look at it. I literally only opened the box and I took out the little insert. Okay, so it's gonna tell you a little bit about the tool. I got teal. It comes in all of the standard Kandy colors. Black, pink, teal, purple. Let me double check. Yes, that is all of the colors. So a little bit about my hair before we get started, and before I even tell you about my hair, let's talk about, please, subscribe to my channel, like the video, give me a comment, tell me what you liked about it, tell me what other videos you'd like to see in the future as far as tutorials go or content, and then please subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications about future videos, okay? So this is the insert that comes in. It gives you some information about the tool. It's tourmaline ceramic coated heated barrels, okay? I'm gonna take it out here in a second. It has an LCD temperature display, so it's gonna be the digital display. And it has an on and off for temperature control, a swivel cord, okay? And the claim to fame, so to speak, of the tourmaline infused ceramic is that it helps to reduce damage if you overstyle. It helps to reduce damage with that. And it also helps to provide even heat distribution so that you're not overheating like one part of your hair and causing problems. And it helps to seal your hair cuticle and helps with shine. So you can see, let me do like a quick study. So I washed my hair yesterday and I dried it with the Troubleshooting, and I used third wheel and the brass kisser spray, and I also used the blow dry lotion, and that is all that I have put on my hair so far. And I used the Hot Chick round brush while I used the Troubleshooting hair dryer. Okay, so that is why it has like a little bit of like pizzazz. It's not a lot of pizzazz, but a little bit. And then I washed my hair. I double washed and double conditioned with the Stay Salty line and the Stay Happy line. Those were the ones that I used. And I did not do, I did do a mask. I did the Stay Salty mud mask. So that's what I did for all of my hair. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do hair prep. So I'm gonna speed up through this, okay?
All right, friends, hair prep is key. I'm gonna start off with the third wheel. It's a heat protectant, shine spray, all of the things. And you wanna use this anytime you're getting ready for a hot tool. And then I brush it through with the Naughty Girl brush, and that also, this third wheel also helps to detangle if you have any of those. Brass kisser spray is next. It has similar ingredients to the third wheel, but it also helps to pull away any yellow tints to your hair. And then you're gonna wanna start with some texture spray or the mousse. You want your hair to have some grit to it so that it can hold the wave in the curl. And then the curl cream, I love this one because it gives a lot of hydration and it helps to have pretty defined waves and curls without like a crunchy look to them. And they're super smooth and sleek. And then this is really good for extra hold. This is the Chatterbox Gel. And I add this. You can add these to wet hair or dry hair. I do both, it just kind of depends. And I just use the smallest amount and I focus on the ends and then work my way up to the middle of the hair. And that will give you so much hold for your curls or waves. Today we're doing waves, but curls, it's good for holding curls too.
All right, so let me fix my camera a little bit. I just took it out of the box. This is how it opens. So it has a curling iron lever. It is bulkier at the top because it obviously has 3 barrels that are 32 millimeter, okay? You clamp it down, like you squeeze it down and it opens it up, and that's how you're gonna actually, I'll show you a little bit while we don't have the heat on. You're gonna like put your hair through there, okay? Like so. And then it's gonna clamp it down. Now, I'm gonna talk about like things too. But in order for it to get the best look, you're gonna want it to kind of be like this, like where you're holding it up in the air. Sorry, you couldn't really see what I was doing. I'll do it again. So again, this obviously is not, it is not plugged in. So I'm holding my hair like this and I'm putting it in like this. Okay, if you hold it like this, it's going to make sure that this piece is straight. You totally can hold it down like this, but what's gonna happen is that there's probably gonna be a little bit of a kink because of this little metal piece right there. But you can like combat that too by just how you hold it. So I haven't used this yet, but I feel like if you held it like this, that it would be okay. I don't even think the kink would be so much there. And then this is where the end of my hair is. So this will be where I start this next one. Okay, so this is the top, this is the bottom. The top one is gonna replace the bottom. So we're gonna go burp, like that. And that's how we're gonna do that, okay? And you can help towards the end. You can leave your ends out if you want to. I plan on doing mine because I just wanna see, but let's do it. All right, so I sectioned it off. It does have a 60-minute heat up time, and I just wanna show you like how to hold the cord, like when you're storing it. It rolls, it has this Velcro strap, so it's pretty spectacular. But we're just gonna plug this in and we are going to heat it up. So there's a little guide in this pamphlet too, but the degrees that you want to do kind of depend on your hair type, your thickness, and like how often you do color to it, okay? So if you have soft or fine hair, you're gonna wanna start somewhere between 180 degrees and 250 degrees, okay? If you have normal hair, then the range that you're gonna wanna do is somewhere between 270 degrees and 350. And then if you have coarse hair, which I have thick and coarse hair, like I have very thick and coarse hair, so I can stay in between 370 degrees and 450. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. We're gonna do this together, okay? So we've got the power button right in the center, and then it already is starting up. I'm gonna go, my sweet spot's usually around 400 with most tools. So I'm gonna put it up to 400, and then it has like this nice little stand. It's like a kickstand for your hot tool, okay? And I'm literally just gonna put that down on my countertop and let that go. I'm gonna do a couple pieces first, and then I'm gonna come back and do it. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's because I'm making a reel and a TikTok. So I'm gonna do a couple pieces first, then I'll come back and we'll actually do it together. So 1 second. Stop it. It's so pretty. I'm already obsessed. I don't know why we're whispering. Are you whispering? Just kidding, but for real. Okay. That's so pretty, y'all. Stop it. Okay, we're gonna go on this side now. Okay. I I see it, I see it. Okay, so I don't know if you guys were seeing that or not. We're gonna go around this way. This might be better. We're gonna see what it looks like. So here's the thing, y'all. If you want it to look right, I'm already seeing, you want your hair to literally be perpendicular to, like, see that? You want it to be straight across this rather than it being at an angle, because it's the same thing with like the party animal, the beach waiver. If you don't have it correctly aligned, then it's going to, instead of being waves straight across like this, it's going to be at an angle, and it's not going to necessarily lay right, so you got to be careful. It's super cute though. I'm digging it. Can y'all dig it? We can dig it. Can y'all dig it? I'm loving it. It's cute. Cute. All right, let me turn so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna like turn a different direction here. See, I think that was at an angle. And you don't want to go up too high on the root of your hair, like towards your scalp, because you don't want to burn yourself, right? Ain't nobody got time for that. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing okay. I mean, you can probably see it better than I can. Do you see how I'm leaving those ends out? I'm just letting them be. You can totally bring it down to the ends, and it's not a big deal whatsoever. Here we go. I'm gonna turn again so you can see what I'm doing, okay? So the longer you hold, the more defined things are gonna look. And I would have liked that to be a little bit more in the middle, but that's okay. It's still cute. I'm still killing it. The troublemaker is making trouble. Trouble, trouble, ay, ay, under my trouble. Do you like how your brain just sometimes just makes up songs? It wasn't really made up, but you know. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, ay, ay, ay. Okay. And when you clamp, you can actually like push it up too. That's what I do with the party animal. So you guys are hearing me talk about the party animal. The party animal is Head Kandy's beach waiver. We actually have 3 different waiver tools now. I will show them to you, and I will show pictures. So you can kind of see like the differences and stuff, because I know y'all are gonna wanna see. So there's like, it's like the 3 little bears, okay? There's baby bear, so the Travelista is baby bear, baby waiver. Party animal is mama waiver, okay, mama bear. And Papa bear is this guy. So you're gonna get small waves, medium waves, and big waves, depending on what tool you choose. And like I said, I will take pictures so you can see. Okay? Because I know you like to see. I'm trying to keep my hair straight in there. Remember, see, in that piece, I'm gonna come back out with this one because that piece got too far. So you want to keep it right in the center of the tool. You don't want to come too close to the handle, and you don't want to be too close to the barrel here. This is like a cool tip that you can like lightly touch if you need to. I would not unless you absolutely have to. It's not going to burn you, but I mean, if I sat here and held this for a while, it's getting hotter and hotter. But if you just like use it as like a guide, just to like make sure things are good. I think we got it. Did I miss any? Okay, let me turn. I'm pretty sure I got it all. I think I did. And then we're gonna spray. I always spray in between layers. It's just what I'll do. That's beautiful. Like, I'm digging it. Okay, we're gonna use a crop clip. And this is what I do. This is like my tip for all you coarse, thick-haired gals out there. Like, loosely, like, taper it back like that. Okay? Then what you can do is you can resection rather, your hair so you can do the next set. I usually divide mine up into bottom, middle, and top. That's usually what I do because I have a lot of hair. If you don't have a lot of hair, you don't have to do this mumbo jumbo hair craftery. Okay. So I have these wispy guys. I try to take care of them as much as possible with the hair dryer, but I wasn't able to completely do it. So we're gonna try to get up there. See how this is like kind of in the center? It's not perfect, but it's close. That's what we're going for. That wave, y'all, is freaking awesome. I feel like they're just like big bubble waves. That's beautiful. So I think this is what people were talking about. So a couple of the Head Candy affiliates were talking about like technique and stuff. And the best way for me is just to use it. I am better at just like using it because then I can figure out what works best for me and stuff. But sometimes, like some individuals were saying that because there's like this little piece here, it can kink your hair. So let's see what it does. And if you see how my hair is like folded over it, I'll show you. I don't really think it's awful. I have so much hair, it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, this one's sitting, I'll tell you. Like you can kind of see it there. See how this, like that literally had a little small bend over top of this. And as a result, I'm gonna bring this to the end on this one. So see how that kind of has like the tiniest little lip right there? It was because it was over top of this piece. So like it was the hair. So this is my scalp. It was the hair that was right next to it and it went through, but because that clamped it down, the hair was right in between that black piece and that little piece. So it can give like a little bit of a, I don't even know, a divot in your hair. I don't know if that's like appropriate terminology. So this is probably a bigger section than what I've been doing so far. Now, if you don't want to get that divot, you just need to hold it out more. Like hold it like this rather than down. If you hold it down, then it's gonna, and you could possibly burn your scalp if you're not doing a good job with holding. Yeah, that's pretty. I really like this tool. Kayla does it again. Kayla does it again. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I think this is my favorite waiver. It's so pretty. Them's waves. Waves for days. Okay. Maybe get this little piece back here. Okay, so see when like you hold sections out, if it does that, don't put all of that in one piece. Like this is like a tip for any hot tool. Even though this is a small piece, just do it. It's fine, because that other piece is gonna be too far away that it's gonna like look like it's all kind of matted together and it's not gonna sit right. You're just better off just doing like a little small weight, like a little small section. So cute. See, and now this piece is like all together, so we're good here. So this is what I was talking about, like kind of holding it out like this rather than like right close to your head, if you don't want that like clamp piece. But if I bring this down, it's gonna burn my head. So you just have to be careful and be aware of the placement that you have. See how that's going at an angle? You gotta take it back out if you want it to be symmetrical looking. You gotta take it back out and make sure it's centered again. See that? Before this hair was like over here and then it like came across. Don't do that. You're gonna get frustrated. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking pretty, y'all. Y'all are gonna love this tool. Let me know if this tutorial is helpful. Like, tell me in the comments below. Tell me what color you're choosing. I wanna know all things, okay? We're gonna go over to the other side. I'm gonna speed this up now. I'm gonna do the rest of my hair. So I'm going to take this down. I'm gonna divide it in half now. This is usually what I do at the end. And I'm gonna do over here first. So I'm just gonna kind of like twist this back. And we're gonna do this side. And what I'm talking about is that you want, let me comb through this real quick. You don't want your hair to be going downward onto that tool because that's where the indent is gonna be. See that? So when you're putting your hair in the tool, let's just pretend I'm doing this section. I would never do that because this is way too much hair for one section. But you're gonna want it to be a little bit more upward so it's not indenting, okay? You'll see once we get moving here. I'll show you. So we're gonna put it through and we're gonna hold it more up so that this is not, my hair isn't like laying down on it, okay? Okay, I'm gonna try to bend so you can see. We're gonna move it down, so see where we're at here. Then we can go here. That should help not give that crazy indent. I personally don't think it's that noticeable, but it's really your preference and like how anal you are about stuff, which I can be that way sometimes, so. Let's be real. Look how cute it is. It's so pretty.
All right, after I finish, this is my magic duo, the Stalker Curl Cream and the Smooth Talker Argan Oil, and that's gonna help with decreasing frizziness. It's gonna give smoothness, hydration, give your curl a little and wave a little more softness. And then after I do that, I'm going to fix up the top. And my hair is really coarse and dry, so I do apply it a little bit to the top, just the like remnants of the product. I would not go right on the top with the product, especially if you have fine hair. You might want to skip that step. But you can reach for the finishing stick, and that's going to help to tame any of the flyaways. I have coarse hair also because of grays. It works like a charm. Look at that. Look at that difference. It's so good.
Okay, we're back. I love it. The waves are beautiful. They are very subtle, but like still there. You can make them less subtle. You just don't hold the tool on your hair for as long. They can be less subtle. I prefer a more bougie look because that's how I roll. But it's really pretty. And if you wanted to like hold some of this back, you could totally like twist it back. It'd be so pretty. But I used the Troublemaker brand new tool from Head Kandy, 32 millimeter barrels all along the line, okay? It's good, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. So grab it. If you have questions, let me know. If you have shorter hair, there's definitely gonna be a learning curve. The barrels are large, so if you have shorter hair, you really might, if you don't have any of the waivers yet, I'd really take a gander at the Travelista waiver or the Party Animal. Those are both really good and they are less width. So you can, I mean, the Party Animal's like 2 of these barrels, if that. And then the Travelista one is a little bit smaller even. So there's a waiver for whatever hair type you have. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, all of the things. I appreciate you so much. And let me know what other tutorials you want to see. So have an awesome day. Bye.